Hello, this is Suzanne Ludwig with Timeless Nebraska Media, and I'm going to review a virtual staging using Collave AI. It is a product I use a lot, and what I get is approximately 170 images I can do each month with the plan I'm on, and I believe it's the advanced plan. So I'm basically going to do a short tutorial on how this works. What I choose to do is stage my own rooms because AI can sometimes get confused, and it's just what I like to do. So we have AI virtual staging, and that is where you upload an image and it's going to stage it for you. AI photo editing is where you can make choices. And in this case, I'm going to add furniture. And I'm going to add furniture to this image I'm going to upload. And that is what I'm going to do. You can also erase furniture, declutter, enhance photo quality. You have all kinds of things you can do. Pool water enhancement, lawn replacement, night to day. It also gives you a template, not a template, but a virtual staging icon, so you don't have to type it out yourself in Photoshop, so that's kind of handy. So I'm going to upload this image now, and this is going to be a real simple image. And I've already done 3 out of here, and this is going to be for a child's bedroom. And so basically what I'm doing is I'm removing all items. Yes, I want to keep everything the same. And I think in this case, I'm going to turn this into a teen's bedroom. The only reason is it kind of has a modern lamp in it. Otherwise, I would do more of a toddler or something like that. So what we're going to do is add furniture. And again, I forgot, I have to upload it. With any category you take, you upload a new image. And so that is uploaded. And so what I've started doing is a template in Microsoft Word. So I'm not creating the wheel every time. And so in this one, I'm going to do create a teen bedroom with accent colors in purple with I'm going to say purple bedding, and we can use blue also. Please put I gotta spell right, otherwise AI doesn't get it. Please add a twin bed to the right, spell right, to the right of the window. And add decorative white fuzzy pillows also on bedding. In the corner of the room, add a poof that is fuzzy white. In between the closet and the bathroom, add a makeup table. Please add a nightstand next to the bed with a lamp suitable for a teen. Add a valance to match the room. Add some rock, add some rap musician posters to the walls. I think we're going to be good with this, so I'm going to correct a little spelling issue there. I should have just done this in chat, but here we go. And so I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to load this here. And I'm going to go modern furniture. This house is a newer house and it's modern. And let's see what happens. So I added my text. I'm going to hit generate, and I'm going to wait for the magic to happen. And so with the magic happening, I'm going to put you on pause and I'll be right back. It takes about 2 minutes. All right, we are back and I have a final image. But in getting that final image, this is what I went through. That I didn't like. That I didn't like because I wanted to make sure that the nightstand was next to the bed, and our posters had different ethnic people in there. And I didn't like this again, and this was my final. And I'm fine with this final. I should have had a stool in front of the makeup table, but that poof can always be pushed over there. You know what? I can add a stool, but then I take another hit on my numbers, but I'm going to go ahead and do that. Add stool in front of makeup table. And a fuzzy white rug next to bed. And I think then, and a small. And I think that's going to call it good. So when I'm done, I should have 142 photos. Every time you redo it, you count as a credit, which is rather annoying. Okay, so that I'm comfortable with. Okay, it looks like a complete room. So in this case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to download this. And I'm going to download it with the largest resolution I get. No watermark. I don't watermark mine, but I am going to put a virtual staging disclaimer on there. That is my before. Here is my after. Looks like a typical teens room. And so while I'm doing that, I'm going to go ahead and find a backyard image. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with that. I went ahead and did a front one. I'm going to go ahead and do this backyard one. And I'm going to send it over to my collage page. And I'm just going to call it 400. And that way I can find it fast. It'll be just a second. I'm going to show you what I do with that. And so let's go over to Collave again. And this image should be downloaded. Yes, it is. I'm good with that. Okay. I'll be able to get that in a second. All right. So what I'm going to do here is we're done with this, and I am going to start over. I am adding a virtual twilight here. So again, I have to upload now after I select virtual twilight, and here's my number 400. I already did one earlier, and I'm going to show you where I see those in just a little bit. And so in this case, I can't type anything in yet. I just have to generate it. I have a certain style I follow, and tonight I haven't been doing too great on this. It happens, and it could be my descriptions are not what AI wants to hear tonight, which is probably exactly what's going on. And so what we're going to do is we're 99%, and let's see what we got. That's really close to what I had earlier. And what I really like is it's showing the lights on all of the houses. I am going to, please save the clouds in the sky, but the sun is setting on the other side of the house. Please show more golden sky. sky at the horizon. Faint golden sky. I don't want it real long. The horizon, and touch the clouds with some gold from sunset, but not heavy. Not heavy color. The sky should also be that same color, because that's real close to my other one. Let's see what happens. All I can do is try. And so I'm going to put you on pause while this happens. Hey, we're back. At any rate, I'm going to be okay with this because the sky is lighter over there. So again, I'm going to download this image, and I'll download it in the highest resolution. And I'm going to wait on that a minute. Okay, that is up there, and then I will be adding those. So in here, it saves everything you do. And, well, I can load more if I want, but in here, I did a virtual twilight here, which is my front, okay? So this house was facing west, so shooting east, I showed it a little bit darker, and from the back side, it's a little bit lighter, which makes common sense. And so the sun sets in the west. So at any rate, I did that, and then the other images we did for our photos tonight, and let me get back over there, and creations. And I had some struggles with all this tonight. It is what it is. I really struggled with the rec room, and so here is, I think, that's my final image of the rec room. And it just did not want to behave. And I spent a lot of time on that. In fact, I had to start it all the way over because I got mad. And so I did all of these images. Those are too close. It doesn't work. AI didn't want to work nicely with me. And so we have all of these different ones. And then it was adding things, and I can't have it add things. So you also have to tell AI, do not change the integrity of walls. It can't do it. See, it added a small door over here. That wasn't there before. And that's when I kind of said I got to scrap this whole one because it just wasn't it. And then this had a large opening here with a pair of doors that goes into a bedroom. And so the original image is way down here. See, I just was a little bit too busy with that. And so that's why it didn't work, and I ended up going there. At any rate, you know, you can get into a rabbit hole, but normally it only takes me one or two and I get it right. I'm just having an off night tonight, and that's okay. But yeah, you have all kinds of choices, and I'm just going to do one real quickly, and we're going to do AI photo editing. And let's see here, room decluttering. I want to show you that too. Design Assistant, AI Virtual Tour, and it was up here earlier and I don't see it now. Oh well. Let me go over here to my creations again, and I want to see if I can find a sample of a room declutter because it is really cool. Add furniture, virtual. Here we go. Okay. This is actually a friend of mine, and she lives in New Mexico. And so I was doing her edits from her cell phone. And I don't know why this is showing cloudy, but it is. At any rate, that was the image before, and that's the image after. And I had to fix the brick in it. So I had to give instructions on how to fix the brick because it was Adobe. So here's my uploaded image, and it's just not showing it good. Oh well. There it is. That was wrong because it's not wood, it is brick. So then I had to talk to it about getting brick in there correctly. And that's what we ended up with, because her brick was actually like that. And so when you look at this original photo, that's what it did. So AI took all that away and it came down to this, and I was okay with this image. And so of course I did it virtually cluttered, but that's what it does. And you do have to say, do not change the floor, do not change anything, but I didn't give it enough detailed instructions. But that's just a quick example of how that works and how it works really quickly. If I were to go and see if, let's see here, in my creations, and this is also something I do for social media, my admin will go before and afters, and that's really nice. And so here's a room declutter. Let's see what happens here. There we go. There we are here. And I ended up with that. And that did it in one try, and I left it good. So I didn't feel like I had to do anything else in there. Hey, I just took it away. And I don't know what this is. I just left it up there. It was good enough, and I had it marked virtually staged. And that was just in doing it once. So, at any rate, I don't know what the agent used. I really don't care. But sometimes they use it, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I throw in a freebie, and I felt maybe this warranted that. So, that's what I did. At any rate, that is another virtual twilight I did. And that's what it created. And I was totally delighted with this. So I grabbed that one and ran with it. That was her house in New Mexico. At any rate, I don't know if it's still listed. Hopefully what I did for her images last week helped a lot. And that's all I got. Thank you. This is Collave. And I am going to get over to another page I have for Collave and get you my code.